Hi everyone, my name is Tia. I'm right now at my local airport. I'm going home to visit family for the weekend, and I just thought it would be really fun to take you through the airports that I'm going to. I'll be hitting 3, I think, this weekend. So I just wanted to give you a tour of what they offer, if they're different, and I'm hoping to take you along for the weekend. Let's start off here, shall we? I tried to get into this, the audiobook. For some reason, I just really couldn't get into it, but this cover's so pretty. Lisa Joelle. I read one of her thrillers and it honestly spooked me out. The writing was so good, honestly, but it was too icky for me. A 15-year-old gets kidnapped and I really just didn't like reading about that. So I don't know if I'm a Lisa Joelle girly. I found this one at a free little library. I found this at a thrift store. I didn't pick it up. I don't know. Do Coho fans like Heartbones? The cover is cute. I feel like the cover used to be different and I like this one a lot better. The only one I really want to read from her at this point is Verity, and I have that already, so no inkling to get that. Ooh, look at this. Trust. I love this cover. Captivating. Yeah, it looks it. Exhilarating. Okay, I might put that to my TBR. Stephen King. Oh, this is fat. This is a heavy book. It doesn't look that big, but it's got a huge weight to it. Decided to DNF this one. Just gave that away. I cannot wait to find a hardcover copy of Carrie Soto is Back for my collection. I loved this book. I surprisingly enjoy the main character. You don't like her the whole book, but you respect her. Wrong place, wrong Sorry. Wrong place, wrong time. I heard about this one too. I just put it on my TBR. Someone on TikTok convinced me to read it. Can you stop a murder after it's already happened? Playing with the concept of time has been something that I really love to read about ever since I read Recursion by Blake Crouch. Love that book. So I've been constantly chasing sci-fi / thrillery books that play with time. I think that's such a fun thing in books. Wow. James Patterson by James Patterson. The last thing he told me, I thought that this was good. Not like super memorable, but I think it was worth the read. I liked the mother-daughter relationship in this one. And then my girlfriend got me Yellowface for my birthday, actually. She got me a hardcover copy, which is so sweet. She knows I try not to splurge on new books, so I thought that was so thoughtful of her because she knows I really want to read this. I just read The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang, same author. The Poppy War was her debut novel, and I honestly loved it. I loved it. I feel like The Poppy War is making me understand how addictive fantasy reads can be. I thought it was such an heart-wrenching, beautifully written, the way that she captivates the reader with the character Rin. Literally, I have a Goodreads update that's like, oh, I'm rooting for Rin so hard. And by the end of the novel, you don't necessarily feel like that. To make a main character both likable and unlikable in a purposeful way is so difficult to do and so appreciated. Like, I absolutely love Rin as a character. R.F. Kuang is amazing, and I'm gonna pick up the Dragon Republic. I think that's the second one. I'm gonna start reading it on the plane, so I'm excited. The American Family. Oh, I love the cover of this. Wow. The Real Work. Also like this cover. That's clever. Harris Daughter. Covers like this, I don't know. They never really do it for me. You know what I mean? Lady Tan's Circle of Women. Oh. According to Confucius, an educated woman is a worthless woman, but Tan Yushin, or Tan Yushuan, is born into an elite family, haunted by death, separations, and loneliness. How might a woman like Yuan Xuan break free of these traditions, go on to treat women and girls from every level of society, and lead a life of such importance that many of her remedies are still used 5 centuries later? Wow. How might the power of friendship support or complicate these efforts? Captivating story of women helping other women. Oh my gosh. It is also a triumphant reimagining of the life of a woman who was remarkable in the Ming Dynasty and would be considered remarkable today. This sounds phenomenal. I'm definitely going to put this on my TBR. Nothing necessarily stands out on these top shelves to me. Leanne Moriarty, that's always available on Libby. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I'm seeing this in person. Mrs. Ashes and Ashes. This just came out, you guys. Sarah Adler, her debut novel. I got the arc of it on NetGalley and I loved it. She and her ex's ex-friend / classmate drive from Upper East Coast all the way down to Florida so she can reunite the ashes of Mrs. Nash with Mrs. Nash's ex-lover. Genuinely hilarious dialogue. I love the chemistry. It's a little insta-lovey because it takes place on a road trip relationship, so you kind of have to give it that. Such a fun read. It would be good to read on the beach or something. I'm currently reading this one. I got it as an ARC on NetGalley. Did not love her first book, so I'm a little bit worried I won't like this one. But so far, I'm only, 15% into it. It sounds like it's a second chance romance, and I am a hoe for second chance romance, so we'll see if I like it. I'm obsessed with Haley, Destiny, and Sarah's book vlogs, and they all read this, but none of them liked it. So I love this cover. Late Bloomers, that is stunning. The way that the flowers are embedded in the hair. How do you guys feel about this color blurb contemporary covers? I don't think I'm the biggest fan, but I really do like this cover. Definitely stands out with the flowers. Love Buzz, that's cute. Oh my gosh, you guys. I tried to read book 1 of this and I hated it. I couldn't finish. I DNF'd it. It was so bad. I really wanted to like it. Oh look, a Lily King book. The cover, so pretty. Haven't started Riders and Lovers yet. Beautiful cover, wow. Truth of the Divine. The Reunion. Oh my god, that's clever. Lucky Girl. Oh, New Yorker. I need to read this actually. Bomb Shelter. Love, Time, and Other Explosives. I love that. Oh my god. As a daughter, mother, and friend, Mary considered herself an anxious optimist, a natural warrior with a stubborn sense of good cheer. In the months that followed, she turned the poignant memories, priceless stories, and a medley of coping mechanisms to regain her equilibrium and find meaning in everyday wonders. Aww. She tackles the big questions of life, death, and existential fear, not to mention the lessons of an inscrutable backyard turtle with hope, humor, and joy. Going on my TBR. Love is in the air. It's so cheesy, it makes me want to hate it, but it also makes me want to read it, you know what I mean? Like, that's so cringe. I wonder if this is like a straight version of Red, White, and Royal Blue. Doesn't it give off those vibes? The corgi butt? Oh, stop. That is so cute. Oh my god, Travis. I hated Archer's voice. I'm really in my hater era here, but there's no way I'm giving that a shot. I hated Travis. If he gets a redemption arc, I'm happy for him. If you forgave him, I'm happy for you, but I can't. The Only Game in Town. Oh, this is an adorable cover. A hug in book form. That's cute. I feel like a lot of contemporary romances, though, are starting to get a very similar cartoony, romancy feel, and I don't love that. Like, they're all starting to blend together, but I do like that cover. I think it's cute. Things We Do in the Dark by Jennifer Hiller. I feel like I've heard good things about this book. Don't know from who, I don't remember where, but I just feel like I did. Did not like that. Not worth your time. Do not read it. The Second Ending. Oh, this is giving very much Finlay Donovan is Killing It vibes. Just the cover alone. But I love the piano. Book covers these days are just fucking phenomenal. Look at this piano etching. As they prepare to face off stage, the retired prodigy and the exhausted wonderkind realize that the competition is their chance to prove to their bad exes, tyrannical family members, and most important, themselves, that it's never too late to write a new ending. That tiny blurb does not give off the same vibes as the front at all. Time is a Mother by Ocean Vuong. They've got some good picks here, huh? Oh, Lucy Score, Pretend You're Mine. Another hefty guy. If this is pretend, why does it feel so real? At least this isn't a real relationship. It's only for a month. It's only pretend until it isn't. ... That's a little Wattpad-y, don't you think? But I've heard very mixed things about Lucy Score. Either that's far too long for people and they hate it, too much of a slow burn, or they are obsessed with her books. Let me know if you have read any of her stuff. A Court of Silver Flames. Everyone's been telling me to get into ACOTAR, and I downloaded ACOTAR on my Kindle, so I will keep you posted because I'm entering my fantasy era. Just you wait, you guys. For real. What a stunning memoir. I loved this memoir so much. It was really good. What are these? Does this say Gwendy's? Wait, what? Gwendy's. It's either Gwen or it's Wendy. Make up your mind. That's rude of me to say, but Helltown? The untold story of a serial killer on Cape Cod. Oh my god, is this real? Absolutely not. Goodbye, Helltown. The Shore. I like that camera play there. That's cool. The Tea-Girl of Hummingbird Lane. Huh, that's cool. Lisa C. That's the same author as that book that I want to put on my TBR. Oh my god. For some reason, I thought this was Taylor Lautner. Why? Sarah Adams. I've heard good things about Practice Makes Perfect. When in Rome, it's the sequel to that. I haven't read that because I did read the cheat sheet, Friends to Lovers, and I thought it was okay, but it wasn't anything groundbreaking, which is why I haven't read these. I have like 4 or 5 minutes until I need to board my next flight, but I'm at my second airport of the night. Starting off strong. Ruth Ware, One by One. I've heard Ruth Ware is really good with like psychological thrillers, I believe. Can you tell I'm like out of of breath. Oh, Chloe Gong. Oh, that's cool. I'm happy for her. I don't know. I've heard very mixed things about Chloe Gong's writing. Ugh, Daisy Jones and the Six. Love you. Sea of Tranquility in paperback. Finding Me, which 6 of Pages, Caitlin. I love her videos. She said that the Finding Me audiobook specifically was really good because Viola herself narrates it. So I'm definitely going to borrow it as an audiobook. Same time next summer. Ooh. Being back at the beach, hearing notes from Wyatt's guitar float across the night air from next door as if no time has passed. Sam's memories come flooding back. The feel of Wyatt's skin on hers, their nights in the treehouse, and the truth behind their split. Sam remembers who she used to be, and as Wyatt re-enters her life, their connection is as undeniable as it always was. She will have to make a choice. Ooh, I will definitely put this on my TBR. It sounds like a second chance romance, and I love that. Very summertime vibes. Summer Place? I don't know, I haven't heard much from there. Oh, Ruth Ware, another one. That's funny. Tessa Bailey. I think this is her new release. I tried to read Fix Her Up, and that was a ridiculous book. I had to DNF it because it was just so absurd that I couldn't stand it. She was like a literal clown. I'm not making fun of this character. As a profession, she's a clown, and you cannot take her seriously, even if her whole gist is like she wants to be taken more seriously. I couldn't. And the male main character was so cringy. I don't know. Maybe Tessa Bailey is just not my contemporary romance author. So I don't think I will be picking up. Unfortunately yours. Unfortunately. I have lessons in chemistry. I didn't see this at my first airport, but The Invisible Life of Audie LaRue, which I absolutely loved. This airport is genuinely so crowded right now. This is what we're working with. I am about 6 or 7% into the Dragon Republic. Let me just start off by saying the Poppy War trilogy is not a lighthearted read. It's not some cutesy high fantasy school romance. None of that. Don't go into it thinking it's a lighthearted read. If anything, there is more guttural war tragedy in the book than anything. It's a very well written book. It's beautifully written. It's very well written. It is so easy to immerse yourself into her universe. However, it's not like a fun read. Don't go into it thinking you're getting Fourth Wing, because that's not the same. It's absolutely not the same vibe. I also have to say that I've never highlighted a book more than I have The Poppy Wars. Every single sentence I feel like is written with a purpose, and it is written very well. I gave it a 5 stars, the first one, and I wouldn't be surprised if the second or third book fall into my lifetime favorites. Time for me to run to my flight. I didn't get water, but I looked at books. Priorities. It's been a couple days now. It is Monday and I'm flying home. I actually had such a stressful time today. My original flight home got delayed a couple hours before I was supposed to leave, and they put me on a flight for tomorrow. But I can't miss more work, so I was like so stressed. So I'm actually at my 4th airport of the weekend. My 3rd airport, unfortunately, by the time I arrived, it was like 10 or 11 p.m. All the stores were closed, so I didn't get to check out their book selection. They're such a big airport. I'm surprised how small of a book selection they have, because most of their entertainment section is just magazines. The True Love Experiment, Christina Lauren, The Celebrants. This looks new. I like the cover. Stephen Rowley. Okay, definitely putting this on my TBR because I absolutely loved The Guncle, celebrating decades-long friendships and promises, especially to ourselves. Oh, that's sweet. Deeply honest tribute to the growing pains of selfhood and the people who keep us going, coupled with Stephen Rowley's signature humor and heart. It's a moving tale about the false invincibility of youth and the beautiful ways in which friendship helps us celebrate our lives, even amid the deepest challenges of living. I know that I would love this. I'm very excited about that. Lisa Joelle. Oh, that's so spooky. I don't like that. What is this? True stories of grifters, killers, rebels, and crooks. As always, enthralling but deeply human portrait of criminals and rascals, as well as those who stand up against them. This looks interesting. The Swimmers, Julie Otsuka. Without the fellowship of other swimmers and her routine of her daily laps, she's plunged into dislocation and chaos, swept into memories of her childhood and the Japanese-American incarceration camp in which she spent the war. Alice's estranged daughter, re-entering her mother's life too late, witnesses her stark and devastating decline. Aww, definitely gonna read that. What the heck? Steve Madden. This cover is crazy. How I disrupted an industry, fell from grace, and came back stronger than ever. Whether it's a shoe or a life, without each piece carefully stitched together, the final product will never be the same. Huh. Only love can hurt like this. I want to sing that out loud so bad. The lifeguards, they share an unbreakable friendship. One as safe as the neighborhood where they've raised their sweet little boys, or so they think. One night, as the moms enjoy an extended happy hour, their boys, lifeguards for the summer, bicycle back from a late night dip at their favorite swimming hole with a discovery. News that will shatter the perfect world their mothers have so painstakingly created. The Lifeguards is both a story about the secrets we keep to protect the ones we love and a riveting novel of suspense filled with half-truths, betrayals, and the loss of innocence on one hot summer night. Ooh, okay. Adding that to my TBR. Tom Clancy. The Unsinkable Greta James. I think I saw this on NetGalley. The cover looks good. Just after the death of her mother, her first and most devoted fan, and weeks before the launch of her high-stakes sophomore album, Greta James falls apart on stage. Oh no, that's sad. It's here in the unlikeliest of places, at sea, far from the packed city venues where she usually plays, and surrounded by the stunning Alaskan wilderness, that Greta will have to decide what her path forward might look like and how to find her voice again. Unsinkable, that's cute because she's at sea. Breathless? Okay, that looks too scary. Woman of Light. A dazzling epic of betrayal, love, and fate that spans 5 generations of an indigenous Chicano family in the American West. One Night on the Island. This is very old school romance. That is so spooky. Black Dog. One by One again. Oh, that's so cute. More Stephen King. Yeah, just some James Patterson. Okay, I was about to head to my gate, but this book is just randomly misplaced on the spinning shelf. I don't even know where it actually is supposed to go. But I saw Riordan on the cover, so it looks like he co-wrote a Nico D'Angelo spin-off from the world of Percy Jackson, The Sun and the Star. And oh my god, this is a beautiful cover. I'm not even kidding around. That is so stunning. I didn't know that he even had more theories about Percy Jackson coming out. Okay, there's a map. That's cool. Oh wow, that's really pretty. Nico will have to face demons both internal and external as his relationship with Will is tested to the core in this standalone adventure featuring 2 of the most popular characters from the world of Percy Jackson. Oh my gosh, I might order this too, along with The Celebrants by Stephen Rowley. To all the Nicos, Wills, Pipers, and everyone in between, this is for you. May you shine as bright as the sun and the stars. Design and illustrations by Alice Moe Honeyman. I owe you my life for this. If anyone who continued the Percy Jackson series after the original 5, can you let me know if you like them? I think I started, there's like an Egyptian one, right? Kane Chronicles. I read the first 2 books and then I stopped because by the time they were coming out, I was getting older, so I didn't want to wait a year to read the next one, so I think I just stopped. But I know there's another series, right? And Nico D'Angelo might be the main character. I might be completely off base, but let me know if you guys like that. Literally, Percy Jackson is the series that got me into reading, so I would love to know if I should continue. Best friends, bikinis, and other summer catastrophes. This reminds me of Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging. The vibes are so similar. This is way more pastel-y. Influenced? I love what they did with the font. That's funny. I don't know who these people are, but I think this is really cute. Honey, Baby Mine, a mother and daughter talk life, death, love, and banana pudding. That's really sweet. Symphony of Secrets, Brendan Slocum. Finding the Way. I like that cover a lot. Roller Coaster. Oh my god, I literally just got home off my flight. When the hell did my airport get an entire bookstore? Literally, how did I miss that? I had so much fun filming this. I hope if you are traveling that you stay safe. I hope you guys have a super awesome week, and thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.